Daddy wasn't there. Daddy wasn't there. Take me to the fair to change my underwear.
I feel sorry for the child. Your father
would rather be dead. What a complete jerk. How you guys doing? Welcome to the Rider Time Archive here on the Morphin Network. And Steve seems to be frozen, possibly by Trial G.
For some reason, Michael's in the void fighting off the undead. So I'm going to...
You're in the void fighting the undead. What you talking about, Wallace? Hold on. Can you... Hello? You okay, dude? Hold on. Hello? Oh, man, it's like we're on alternate dimensions. One is trapped by a chameleon and the other by a scorpion. Okay, is he okay? Is he okay? Come on, guys. Okay, let's give him a minute, guys. Let's give him a minute. Hopefully he'll survive this. Please survive this. Oh, maybe he got sealed away. I'm very sorry, Steve. I know how it must feel, though. I know how it must feel. You know. But, it is what it is. And we are here. As soon as he comes back, we will be discussing Kamen Rider Blade, episodes 39 through 42. That's right. We're getting a lot more focus on Tiger Mommy, as we should. She's the best character in this arc, and let's be honest. Here's hoping. And maybe Steve will come back if maybe I can seal or unseal a certain spider. But how's your guys' weekend? Are you good? Are you not good? Do you need a snack, some tea? You want some pastries with some fruit flavored jam in them? I don't know. All that sounds really good. It's been one crazy weekend, but we're here to keep you warm and comfy and whatnot. I think Steve is going to show up in just a bit. Ooh, but man, it's the month of March, our first podcast of the month. Technically spring season, even though the equinox hasn't started yet. And a lot of stuff happening this month, such as the new season of JoJo is going to be there. You see, final season of Beastars. I heard some other anime are also getting some new content coming up in March, so it's going to be really hard to keep up. What are you guys excited for? Let me know. Yeah. But, yeah, where we last left off, we had a huge, I don't know. I think you were sealed away by a giant tablet or something.
There it is again. What is going on?
I can hear you. But you're paused.
Michael, speak to me. You're frozen.
I'm not frozen. You're frozen.
Yeah, it's on your end.
No, it's definitely not mine.
The damn squirrels are getting to you.
No, they're getting to you. Let me leave studio for a second just to prove a point.
Yeah, no, on my end, it's fine. We got even the backup channels right now, like checking on this. And
no, for real though,
everything's all right on my end.
It was all you, dude. Let's check. Let's check. Audio.
Something
Yeah, my
is
mic is
up on
working
your
fine.
end.
Yeah, the thing says I'm good.
No joke. Yeah, seriously, something is up on your end because you are
No,
coming
it is.
through
It is
like
not. I'm good.
it's like the drive-through at the McDonald's.
Like
But
I
you
can
can
hear
hear me though.
I can
I
hear
can't.
myself.
Well, on my end, I
I
can't
can hear
see
you.
but you can hear me though, right?
I can. Yeah, like on the public thing, it's fine. Like we're both loud and clear. Like I checked. Like I'm
Hang
like
on,
we're
hang on,
both
hang on.
loud and clear. We're both good. Like on the public end. Like this is one crazy technical difficulty. Like I think there's something wrong with your headphones. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's
Okay.
yeah. Can you see and hear me now?
Oh, silence.
Can you hear me?
Do you see me moving?
Yes.
Do you see my hands moving?
Yes.
It's those damn squirrels again.
Not on my end.
Well, there
Although
is
now
a
it
sandstorm.
actually might be.
Maybe it is on mine. There is a sandstorm going on here. So
Yeah.
we have had 5 minutes of technical difficulties.
Yeah. But are we both good now?
I think we're good now. I think we're good now. I think
because I could hear you, I could see you. I check the public side, and we are both loud and clear. So,
yeah,
it had to have been.
I don't get what the heck went on there.
Maybe
Something
it's Kaido.
Maybe it happened. Maybe it has to do something with board.
Yeah, maybe board. Yeah, maybe it's not just a board. Maybe it's a tablet altogether.
I don't know. It's this whole situation is buggy as much as the premise and synopsis for these 4 episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, but like the long and short of it, but the long and short of like our opening gag, your father would rather be dead than to take care of you. What a complete jerk face he is.
You know what clip would have worked here, and I'm kind of surprised that I did not send it to you or like tell you to get it. Was
the one where Kisuke's dad goes out for robotic cigarettes?
No. Especially with episode 2 of our review, is the scene where Dr. Evil meets his son Scott for the first time.
Yeah.
And he's like,
"You're the Diet Coke of evil."
Like, no, he's like, like, I am your father, blah blah blah. And he's like, again, it's Seth Green being
he's like, I don't like you.
I hate you, like blah blah. And
you were gone for 30 years. I hate you.
Well, he was playing like an 18-year-old in that movie.
Yeah.
But he's like, can I have a hug? Like, he's like, go, no, fuck you. Like, and he's like, come on, no, right here, right now, let's go. Come on, don't look at your father like it's fucking Frankenstein. Like, and before anyone gets to me on that, okay, and be like, Steven, it's Frankenstein's monster. Frankenstein was the one who created the monster.
Yeah, no, he's correct.
He's like, and tell you that you're saying it's
does
wrong.
Not want to be with his creator.
Even though they're making a movie called The Bride and keep calling the monster Frankenstein. Yeah.
Also, if you really think about it, Frankenstein is his last name. So if he makes the creature his son, the creature's name would also be Frankenstein. Like you got Victor Frankenstein, and then you have Creature Frankenstein, or Victor Frankenstein Jr. if he was so inclined.
Yeah, but we don't talk about that because Mary Shelley didn't. In all honesty,
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
true.
it's
Yeah,
a single father having a child. Ew.
yeah,
Yeah, they even frowned upon that way back when in the day. It wasn't the fact of creating a creature from multiple parts and literally pissing in God's eye. Oh no, that was not the problem. You're a single father. Ew. Yeah.
When you consider Mary Shelley versus her husband, the guy who wrote Ozymandias, and then wholly separately, you think about Mikhail Bulgakov versus Margaret Atwood. You start to notice a very bizarre trend where men are better at writing empowered female characters than women, but women are better at writing protagonists with daddy issues than men are. Isn't it an interesting thing?
Because we would rather see women in a vulnerable, submissive role, and women would have
And then break out of it.
and then women would do the vice versa. Except, did he resolve his daddy issues? No, maybe,
More
but
or
definitely
less.
not a yes. Either or.
It's what's called it's a certain point of view type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But you know what? But you know what, Mary? Good for you. You kicked your husband's ass at a Halloween party, and we love you for it.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, yeah, the Frankenstein motif really did hit with this, or the Doctor Evil skit would have worked perfectly with that instead of the
You know what else would have worked on top of that? What's it called, Dr. Giraud from Abridged. How'd you get your brain into that thing? Well, it's very simple.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He did create a machine that would continue his work.
Yeah.
Why not create a machine that could do brain surgery?
Yeah, why not? After all,
there's a simple explanation for that.
I'm like, either or. I'm like, all right, fine. You created a robotic body with a vital human organ that could be considered the biggest weak point of the design of this machine. But hell, if it worked for Hickider, why not Dr. Giraud?
Yeah. There's a certain humor of the fact that the only thing protecting that jar is a very Slavic looking hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God knows why Toriyama Sensei decided to make. Well, I mean, the good doctor looked like a Russian stereotype, and then 18 is a Chinese stereotype.
19.
Or 19, yeah.
Yeah, but hey, look at Vegeta going all Steve Jobs on his ass and turning him into a hands-free device.
Mm-hmm. But yes, we wound up having a rather interesting time with these sets of episodes, and our apologies for starting so late. As you do sometimes, life does happen. So.
Yeah, like having to close late in the middle of a sandstorm.
Yeah.
Personally, I wish it was a snowstorm on my end, but we don't get to decide what particles hinder our.
We've had a little heat wave over here on my end, but apparently starting tomorrow, it's back to the 60s in the morning. I'm like,
it was hot on my end.
What
this whole weekend actually?
We get that groundhog. Actually, no, the groundhog was actually true about what was going to happen. So, anyway, why are we here? Or did we already pass that part already?
Oh yeah, we already did the title card, but yeah, Daddy wasn't there to take me to the fair to change my underwear, all that stuff.
I had some people reach out to me and ask me, like, I'm kind of surprised that you didn't mention who was in the episode when they introduced
Tenoji.
Yeah, Mr. Tenoji. And I'm like, you know what? I thought to myself, why not let the people, if they do incline, tell us in the comments. I know who it is. I just didn't bother to say it because I'm like, you know what? Sometimes it's nice to have audience participation.
Yeah.
But yeah, for those who do not know, and it is a thing that the old man who was apparently the main of board, the big man himself. That's Ultra.
He was Ultra 7.
That's Ultra 7. That is the myth, the legend himself. I have his name written down right here.
Koji Moritsugu.
Yeah. Mr. Moritsugu, who is
he was also in Robot Carnival, so this is the first time we get to deal with
the man has done a lot of movies. Like seriously, he is a very, very versatile and very widely open actor. It's kind of he kind of reminds me of well, right now he's still with us. Obviously, he's still with us, 82 years old and still going strong, just like with, kind of crazy. We have a link chain because we finished Black and now we're here in Blade, and both of those shows
involve an Ultra. Yeah.
Yeah. We had Black, that had the original Ultraman, Sumiyu Korabe, which was the original Ultraman, Hayato. And now we have Mr. Mochitsugi, who is Ultra 7.
Yeah. So and don't forget, we had 2 consecutive seasons with another Ultraman legend.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
We did. Yeah, the Ultras just keep popping up in these episodes. Like they just, like, for some reason, but it's always nice. I mean, the thing is with Mr. Kyoji is that he right now he's done a lot. If you look up his IMDb, he's done a lot. He kind of reminds me of oh my god, the actor who was Dr. Shinigami in Ichigo.
Yeah.
That man was also a very widely prolific actor who not only did tokusatsu, but, television, comedies, dramas, movies. Like, he was one of those faces that you saw all the time. It's kind of like at the level of
and for all you gamers out there who are not privy to tokusatsu, he was also in the live-action Persona movie.
Who, Dr. Shinigami or Kyoji?
Mr. Koji.
Mr. Koji?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'll be damned. He was.
Mm-hmm.
And again, the man has done so much. He's done a hell of a lot. Even period dramas.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, respect. I'm surprised you didn't mention that last episode.
Well, he only showed up for like 2 seconds in the previous episode.
But now he's here, and it's like, obviously we're gonna mention, that's Ultra 7. That's Mr. Kyoji right there. That's 7. Mm. Let us put some respect on it. Hopefully, he makes more of an impact in this series than his predecessor did, because what happened to Siryu in Black? What happened to him? He was only there for in total maybe 6 episodes, and then he disappeared. We never saw him again. Like, wait, what happened to him? Oh yeah, we yelled at him because he failed, and that's about it. You didn't kill him. You didn't exile him. You didn't. No. So where is he? Just like with everyone in this show, they just went upstairs and they never came back.
Yeah.
But now we actually have an Ultra in a very prominent role, especially within the show. It's not just some it's not a undead. It's not just some random background character. Apparently, this is one of our final bosses.
Yeah.
It's not.
One of
I mean,
three.
we have him. We have our king that has shown up, and we also have the Joker running around. So we got three big bads that we're dealing with. Either or. That yes. So yes, I did not mention it last week because again, 2 seconds. What's 2 seconds as compared to this whole episode where we're gonna keep calling him Ultra 7?
Mm-hmm.
Either or, yeah. Show respect for Mr. Kyohei.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Also, I misspoke last week when I mixed up the president with Tachibana. I actually was like I said Tachibana's name instead of the president's when they had revealed that type B or the B android was actually the president. Because I kept saying Tachibana for some reason. I think my brain just went on a fart and just like, okay, yeah.
I think it's because the name Tachibana is more familiar with like mentor roles. So it's like, oh well, he oversaw you guys, so he must. So like you're thinking, oh, Tachibana, like old school Tachibana, or Kamen Rider Forze Tachibana, or even Ultraman X Tachibana. But no, it's Tachibana is the can't really say Ichimonji of the group. Can't really say Taki either.
I don't know. In terms of the president, and again, some people are like, isn't the president somebody? And like, wasn't he like a past actor? And I'm like, yeah, he wasn't. He wasn't a few Sentais. Junichi Haruta, who in the Super Sentai series, he was Gogo Black. Yeah, he was Gogo Black. He was Dyna Black. He had also done several. He had also done several roles. He was also in Kyoryuger. Yeah. I mean, again, these are past actors that are still within the Toko premise. And again, why I've never mentioned it was because, yeah, the whole point of it is if they're like there in the story, Yes, the president has been in and out. Like, no joke. How many times has the president been mentioned within this show?
Yeah, how many times did we actually
How many times have we seen him? Actually,
yeah.
Like not just for like a minute or so. It's like no, yeah. So yeah, right now is the time to mention the fact that this is Gogo Black. This is Dyna Blue. Yeah, this is a past Showa Sentai.
Yeah, it's real. It's funny. It's like I can't help but think about how like back in the day, what's it called. Taki could just like waltz right into Shocker's base. Takumi could just like waltz right into the Smart Brain president's office without an appointment, mind you. But here it's like, oh yeah, you have to go like full national treasure with Nicolas Cage just to find the place.
Yeah, no. Here, I mean, at this point, it's like people are just they're found only when they want to be found.
Yeah,
the president. Again, we know more about his backstory than we have him throughout the whole damn show. Only the fact that he's Shiori's dad, and that comes into major plays in these episodes. So. Enough chit chat. Let's get down to business. We're on
the trials.
So yeah, episode 39, reunion, father and daughter.
We start off with a beautiful flowery hill, which I'm pretty sure they'll recycle in Kamen Rider Kabuto.
I'm like, have we not seen the flowery field so many times in shows? And every time they do, whether it be live action or anime, it's like a beautiful field, smiles happy, and then you blink and it's all blood and death.
Oh, absolutely.
That is like
Yeah.
a common trope. It's almost the same as seeing spider lilies at the end of an anime. It's like, yeah, this is not going to be a happy show, is it?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
See, here's something I'm not ashamed to say. When I made my Yu Yu Hakusho fanfic about the next generation of spirit
Shameless
detectives,
plug, but okay.
like Karama's son, like he uses spider lilies instead of roses, but it's not just like the stereotypical anime thing. No, he uses he much like Karama uses them creatively.
Well, that's
uses them
because
creatively.
Kurama's a botanist. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And his son probably would be too. I'm just saying. It's not just like, oh, I'm gonna use this to foreshadow or use it.
I never bought the BS that people said that Kurama was gay. I never bought that.
Yeah, if anything, Hiei was gay.
Yeah. I was like, no, Hiei is definitely.
Kurama might be bi or straight. Again, could be bi, but definitely not gay.
With me. People will argue with me. People will argue with
definitely
me because Hiei got with Makuro towards the end, and I'm like, yeah.
Well, Makuro was a chick, so
it's cover. So not to mention, Makuro never actually revealed themselves in the manga to anyone. They still kept the disguise through and through.
Oh. Yeah, I gotta read those. I have a link.
The anime took liberties. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Makuro never revealed themselves, only to Hiei.
But Kurama did make Hiei blush when he says, "Oh, don't tell me you're gonna use this as a proposal to date me." Yeah. And then Hiei totally blushed. Can't hide that, Hiei. But no, I'm not gonna press you for it.
But yeah.
But no, just because you're plant master doesn't mean that you're automatically, not straight. I mean Shino Aburame from the alternate universe used fly traps.
I'll say I feel bad for Shiori here. Shiori has not had much to do in this show other than to be like the Alpha 5 or the Dispatch for our riders. We haven't really had too much of a focus on Shiori.
Yeah, and then the only character we got from her was just simply
very clever. Now who has my father? Uh-oh. Someone has some daddy issues. Nothing could be my father from the truth. Who? You said my father. No, I didn't. How? Did not. Shabba! For me, this is a dad issue. Dad issue! Dad! Be dad! Oh. Daddy didn't love me!
Yeah.
Yeah, no. See, that's all we know about Shiori, is that her mom died, her dad is the president of board, and we went on a full 10-minute rant last week, he basically caused the apocalypse to try to use the undead and all that to bring his dead wife back, and doing so causing the apocalypse that is happening right now.
And he's dead.
Well, that we didn't know.
Piccolo was having a field day with this episode. Your dad's dead. Your dad's dead. Your dad's dead.
Yeah, that we didn't know. That we had no idea, because we're like, wait, the president is right here. It isn't until Ultra 7 tells him, you really believe that, don't you? What do you mean? You really haven't understood it, do you? You really don't get what's going on here. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm the president of board. I should know. It's again, you don't understand. And we finally get to see it because the supposed the stockholder of Ultra 7 kind of splits his shirts to reveal that Yeah,
Much like Justin, he was a robot.
the president is one of the types, but he's one of the earlier ones. He's type B.
And here's the crazier part. He is based on the great leader of Shocker.
Yeah, the one eyeball kind of gave it away.
Yeah.
I did honestly
not
say,
gonna
like,
lie though, it would have made more sense if he was based off of based on the scientist who's operating King Dark. Because you know for the obvious
I
reason.
feel sorry for the child. Your father would rather be dead than take care of you. Damn, that is tragic. What a complete jackass.
I would say the clip works here, but it's not proper because the president this whole time has been helping. Now, yeah, the last couple of episodes have been weird. As for him sending the types to, run interference, try to kill Ken and Tachibana. Don't really care too much about Mitsuki over here because he's just been a real pain in the ass.
He's like, I want to be stronger. Why do you two get to be stronger? I better be the third one to be stronger, Tachibana.
Hold your tongue, boy.
Yeah.
Hold your tongue. And
high key, given the way things would play out, I wish Tachibana really was the third one to become quote unquote stronger. Just because two reasons. One, I hate Girafa Undead. Second, I hate Mitsuki. We could kill two birds with one stone by stealing the what's it called? The Diamond King before sealing Tiger Mama, but we can't have nice things or rid ourselves of two bad things.
Of course not. Because the whole time, well, also, it's like, I know we mentioned 3, but we're missing a rider. What about Hajime? Hajime is...
He already has all 13 of his cards. And he's getting more control over his Joker form. So much so he's able to go to freaking Disneyland Japan with Amane.
Again, this is not on Hajime. This is on Amane.
Mm-hmm.
I was really, really disappointed with Amane. These 2 episodes. I was really disappointed in her because now it solidifies why what she sees for Hajime. Not a mentor, not a father figure. The girl's in love with him.
Uh-huh.
Even so much as she clearly calls every time that they hang out or whatever is a date. She keeps calling it that throughout these 2 episodes. Like, oh, I'm on a date with Hajime. I'm on child.
Yeah, this makes Leon Professional feel less unsettling.
I'm like, child, please. It even was so much that her mother, bless her heart, actually was like, oh no. Oh, no. But she's not mad, and no one should be mad at Hajime. Hajime is not doing anything here. It's all on Amane. It's all her. I get it, but at the same time, I'm like, child, please.
Yeah, the mom is enabling it, isn't she?
Child, please, okay? If you knew what was going on, I swear you wouldn't even be even getting near this man. But whatever. I was just very disappointed in how she was acting and how she was being this whole time, because it's like the whole world is going to shit and your apparent boyfriend is having a midlife crisis at the age of 20, trying to figure out his identity. of whether he's a human or an undead grasshopper monster.
Instead of giving him the space he needs, like, what are you doing?
You're just being clingy as fuck and saying, you're taking me on a date, you're taking me to movies, you're taking child. I swear to God, I was like, if for some reason the grasshopper Joker monster comes out and kills her, I'm not surprised. I really am not. But apparently Hajime has gotten things under control, so he's kind of sitting out these last few episodes until the end when he finally grows a spine. Yeah, what happened to that part of you, Hajime? That, like, leave me alone. Whatever. That's such a drag. Now you're like, oh, yeah, I'll totally sing you a song and sit down and have tea and cake and take you to Disneyland 3 times in a week and ride the It's a Small World for the 25th time in a row. Like, what? Hajime, the world is burning, baby.
But it's such a nice day, and I'm finally.
Amane will not let him go. She won't let him go. She's like, "You're not leaving my side, mister." I'm like, "Child."
And then when there's like an actual attack that he needs to go stop, she's like, "Hajime, if you leave, I'm not gonna wait for you to come back."
Oh my God. It's like the minute he's like, yeah, I'll be right there. And she's standing in the doorway with tea and onigiri. And she's like, who's that? Does that work again? Child. I'm like, and this was the scene that was after when the mom kind of pulled her back and said, hey, we should give Hajime his space, because even she's like, oh no. And again, not Hajime, not him. It's all her. It's like, and I'm just like, yeah. She's like, if you leave, I will not be here. Where are you gonna go? Seriously, where are you gonna go?
I'll tell you this. Wherever she does go, we all know that as soon as an undead or trial attacks, Amane will be there.
She's gonna be calling Hajime to come and save her, and I'm just like, oh man, I've seen this in anime before, but well, you know what? It's more like. It's more hard to swallow when it's an actual like person doing this crap,
live action, yeah.
I was like, oh God, can you not? The man has got his own life, and you're not even in middle school at this point. So yeah, it's like, well, it's like, if you leave, I won't be here, and you better not come back. And he's like, I'm coming back. I'm like, no, Hajime, you tell her I'm coming back because I live here. Mm-hmm. Like the way he told her, it's like, I will be coming back. All right.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, nip it in the bud, Hajime, because seriously, we got shit going on over here. But let us rewind a little bit. We find out that, the president is actually based off of the great leader as one of the types, type B. And, well, wait, did the president do this because, like, that's the secret of immortality, is pretty much, like, putting your brain inside of a machine and living forever? Does that even work? Is that even a thing? Like we said, it worked for Hikaider for so many years. But no. Apparently, when the president did that whole thing to bring his wife back and cause the apocalypse to happen, and apparently he crossed the wrong wires. You never put the black on red, people. Remember that.
Yeah.
He wound up killing himself, and with his last act, his last final moments of life, he decided to upload and copy paste his memories, or I don't know how you would put that, into the great leader Voldo looking motherfucker. Like he literally uploaded himself, and then we just see him die.
Mhm.
But the machine takes over and takes the persona of him and has been living under him since the first episode. So the whole time the president has been dead.
Yep.
And no one knew this. No one knew this. Although it was kind of weird that, okay, the president kept ducking in and out and disappearing and reappearing and whatnot. So it's like, wait, what's going on? Something's going on here. But I never would have thought that, yeah, no, he's dead, and his android copy that looks like a neo-Nazi with a Spirit Halloween mask is actually the body he took. They didn't have Rosie the robot from the Jetsons. You had to go with the one-eyed Nazi.
Apparently. I mean, maybe he wanted to go with the Nazi werewolf, but someone else took that costume.
Nah, the fur on a robot. What? We're not making Freddy Fazbear animatronics here.
Or are we?
I don't know. So yeah. Apparently it all gets dropped on us that, yeah, Shiori finds a bunch of files and a bunch of like media, and it even uncovers what actually happened. That she realizes that her father is actually a machine. The whole time he's been a machine, and she's kind of now torn because her father is dead, her mother's dead. But if that's true, then what the fuck have I been talking to and having conversations with this whole time? If this is a machine, so it's only repeating what my father implanted in it?
Your dad was ChatGPT this whole time.
Yeah, so the whole time it's like, but then we start getting this whole thing about, like, the whole do robots dream of electronic sheep type of metaphor. And it's like,
and if not, are you the first, second, third, or fourth variety?
I mean, it's that whole thing. I'm like, so what is the difference between us as people and a mechanical life or a mechanical being that looks exactly like us? Like what's the difference? Oh, we have a soul. Well, what the fuck is a soul? What is that? It's just a word that you guys made up to make yourself sound better or sound bigger than you are. What exactly if the machine looks exactly like you, looks like you, smells like you, has all the same mannerisms as you, but that's because he copied you? No.
Wait, I just realized something. Philip K. Dick's The Second Variety had a little boy robot called David, who was obviously the third variety.
Mm-hmm.
Was Haley Joel Osment named after the Philip K. Dick story?
I think so, but it was also a mixture of that and Pinocchio.
No, I know that Kubrick wanted to do like a futuristic Pinocchio, but then like he died, so then Spielberg took on the role. But was David from AI named after David from Second Variety? Did I just open like a new conspiracy? I'm gonna get a headache just thinking about it, because that means Haley Joel Osment was supposed to destroy humanity.
Well, either or, you can think about that later. Yeah, because apparently Shiori starts piecing together about like what's going on, and like, yeah, for some reason the Type B has these memories inside of it. Why does it have the memories inside of it, and what importance does it that this machine that's been hunting both Ken and Mitsuki, no one cares about you, Mitsuki, that like why? Also the fact I'm like, why is it reaching and calling out to Shiori? Yeah, it is. That is your dad. That is your dad, apparently. And and again, like I was saying before, what is it that makes a person a person? Or what is it that, like, in all honesty, separates us from any other life form on this planet. Because animals have souls, they have feelings. Plants live and die. They live longer than humans do. Even the most smallest, minute life form has a life and a death. Mm-hmm. So what separates them from us in terms of like, oh, because no, because that bleeds into the next episode. We did also have a little side thing about Mitsuki in this episode, about how him and Tiger Mommy have been slowly infiltrating Board, but also infiltrating the plans of the undead, of like the final bosses. And I don't think he's gonna seal Tiger Mommy.
Yeah.
There is a taboo relationship going on here. There is there's a certain website with the word B, and I hear the type of situation going on here between these two. But Mitsuki ain't that lucky.
Yeah, no. He almost starts to seem to want to be that lucky, but he ain't gonna be.
Yeah, no, because he sees her and he's just like, there's a point in the episode where he's like kind of checking her out, and I'm like, Mitsuki, she is literally a demon.
10,000-year-old zombie.
Dude, go to the corner. Seriously, what is wrong with you? God damn it. Like seriously. And it's just, I'm like, no. Okay, so you're never gonna get your final form then, because seriously, you won't have the balls to do it. I promise you won't have the stones to do it.
No.
But within that BS, Mitsuki does get captured.
Yeah, because he tries to trick Shiori to use as to lure out the good old daddy, but he overpowers him. Very easily. And now he's hanging around like he's Jason and Kimberly from the Power Rangers second movie.
Yeah, I don't get that with Mitsuki. It's like when Liangle was introduced, he was this powerhouse that like literally like even an upgraded blade in the secondary form couldn't take out easily. But now he's just been more pathetic in these episodes. I'm just like, what happened? But then again, no, I know what happened. Mitsuki is just a bullshit character, and they're like, no, we need to fuck with him a bit. But yeah, that they do have
You okay?
They do have a confrontation that finally leads and exposes the machine to be the president, which leads into episode 40, parting with the past. And yeah, we have more of that Dr. Evil, give me a hug. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Don't look at your father like fucking Frankenstein's monster. Come and give me a hug. Yeah. So, as always, in these shows, it's not every day that you find out that your father, mother, brother, or anyone,
sister, cousin,
has become like a demon, a cyborg, or based off of a neo-Nazi, and that's really some hard news and hard pills to take, that's really like, so my dad died and now he's this machine, but is that even my dad? Like, that thing is just, and again, it's like, well, Shiori, you did find the memories inside the machine. Like, yeah, but he's just using it against us. So but he didn't hurt you though. Remember, it wasn't until fucking Mitsuki over here decided to run interference. That's when he went berserk. When he was with you, he was calm and he was chill. But whenever he sees a Kamen Rider, he the Type B programming kicks in.
Yeah,
and it's like, but it's still not my dad. It's still like we know, but isn't it somewhat kind of good to know that your dad is still alive instead of
To a
dead?
certain capacity.
You know, I mean, that's Kotaro talking. That's Kotaro talking to everyone. It's like, yeah, I'm like, Kotaro, you're a good boy, but right now, shut up.
Yeah.
Because
Also, there's a Trial G running around who's clearly a
they made
skull head.
They made a Trial G, which is based off of Mitsuki, but is this thing based off of anything?
I don't remember. It looks more like Skullman, if anything.
I know. I was like, is that a Skullman reference? Because I sure as hell, I'm like, some people on the comments are like, yeah, that's the Skull from Double. I'm like, you mean a show that wasn't created like another 3 to 4 years from this point?
Mm-hmm.
And even though it's like, yeah, Skull was based off of Skullman. That was the original concept for the Kamen Rider.
It's designed to resemble the great leader of Black Satan.
Yeah.
So basically, great leader.
Yeah. So no, it is not. I mean, it looks badass. It really does. It even had an actual Buddhist monk staff, minus the jingling jewels that they would have.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we got to deal with that because apparently Ultra 7 over here is like, we're gonna give you a partner to fight against them. It'll be 2-on-2 instead of 1-on-2. I'm like, that's actually very smart. How come you guys haven't done that before? Oh, that's right. We got to get.
There's a reason behind it because I got an ace up my sleeve, and that ace both an 8 and a 10.
Our Ultraman has an ace up his sleeve, but of course we can't just let Ultra 7 just stand there and be the bad guy. We got to give him good villain qualities. He's got to be an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we got to not like him. Almost the same as Mitsuki. I'm like, I can't hate Ultra 7 though. Well, you gotta. But he invented Pokemon. You have to hate him.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe me, go look it up. So yeah. Ooh, Shiori. Poor baby girl is having like just the roughest time with this because she actually can access the type's memory and wipe it clean, but she feels like she can't.
Because if she wipes out her dad's memories, she's wiping out her dad.
She's pretty much, that's a confirmation that your dad's dead, that's it, and she doesn't want to believe it. She doesn't want to believe that her father is actually dead. But we do get the video, again, like we said, of him in his final moments of stupidity trying to bring his wife back. He decided to upload his mind into the machine, and that's where he's been this whole time. So it's like, so
even Tachibana's like, Hero say, get a hold of yourself. You know, kind of like Psycho Black in that one episode.
Yeah. It's it really is one of the things that Tachibana here is being like the voice of reason, the pillar of an adult. When like not even 10 episodes ago, he was doing the most dumbest things for no reason.
And not even 30 episodes ago, he looked like this.
Yeah. So it's like, wow, Tachibana, you really have come full circle in this moment because you're now giving Shiori good advice. You're actually telling her, like, you know, think about it before you do it. Because once you do it, there's no going back.
Oh, yeah.
There's no going back. You are admitting, you are literally saying that your father is dead.
Yep.
And she doesn't want to admit that. Not yet, anyway. Mitsuki's still held hostage somewhere. I don't care where he's just he's just
but
literally being.
somehow after he does get rescued, he ends up trying to rescue Tiger Mommy from Trial G. So
Well,
it's like, oh, poor
here's the
boy,
thing.
saved me.
Here's the thing about Tiger Mama in these episodes so far. She has been the one that's what Mitsuki should be doing, not her.
Yeah.
How useless are you, Mitsuki, that you just like you like the zombie is the one doing all the work, and then she's telling you, and it's like, Mitsuki, you're useless. And you want to say like you're number one, you're the greatest of all time. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, yeah, no, he's dangling because apparently that's bait to get both Ken and Tachibana to show up. I'm like, do we really care if Mitsuki, it's not Hajime and it's not Shiori, but Shiori has to go too because, yeah, but then why capture Mitsuki? We don't care about that shit. We really don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. But we do actually get a whole thing with Shiori going back to that flower field where her mom and dad took the photo of her in high school, and apparently that chair is still there.
I know there's a Tears for Fears reference in there somewhere, but I'm not
like almost 10, 15 years have passed, and that chair is still there. Is the camera still set up there? No?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank God, because that looked like an expensive camera for back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
Meanwhile, we got Blade and Garen fighting against Trial G, and Mitsuki's just like watching there, doing the opposite.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
While Tiger Mom's like, hey, look, that's a copy of you. What's it like being copied? See, that's your Jim Carrey.
You know, say what you will about Tiger Mama, but she knows how to control this kid. She really does, and I applaud her. You are giving for a simple example, and you can look it up online. You're giving off massive Shay Fox level vibes here with Mitsuki, because just the fact that you said to him that, oh yeah, they made a copy of you, like that's you, that's like, yeah, you're generic. How does that make you feel? It's the same vibes that Jada gave to Will Smith in that damn interview that God knows why they put on the internet. Hey, I didn't love you and I was with someone else. How did that make you feel?
Mm-hmm.
The foreshadowing.
Yeah.
The foreshadowing. I'm like, it sucked then and it's pathetic then and it is now. Wow, Mitsuki. And also I'm like, yeah, you didn't put 2 and 2 together that this thing was kind of based off of Lee Angle. Yeah, Lee Angle isn't you, Mitsuki. Lee Angle's the armor. It's the ace.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
If anything, it's the spider undead.
Yeah,
more so
it's
than
not
you.
you. They didn't name it Mitsuki, Yeah.
Yeah.
But either or, that just burned his bagel. That just completely burnt his biscuits to go in and just be like, while Tiger Mommy is just like, good boy. I am going to go over here and get me a latte. Mm-hmm. You do that, mama. And of course, we do get to see the confrontation, the screaming match that is going on between Shiori and her robot daddy. It literally is someone said to me, it kind of reminds me of like what's his face from Resident Evil when he's chasing after his daughter in the labs in the second game, where he's just like, Shiori! He's like, Shiori! I'm like, yeah. It's literally a monster calling out for the female protagonist, and all she can do is just run because she wants nothing to do with him because that is not her father. Which, if that wasn't your father, why did your father, not father, take a death blow for you, Shiori? Yeah. Our wannabe Mitsuki actually kills Type B.
Yeah, that part was actually really surprising.
It was gonna kill Shiori. It was gonna kill her. But no, Type B threw himself in front of it and took the blast for her.
Yeah.
And yeah, in that final touching moment of, you know, him well, not bleeding out because robots don't bleed. Like just, you know, yeah, we have a moment with Shiori realizing that, yeah, my dad's body died years ago, but his soul never left. His soul was inside this machine that we even saw in the flashback that he told the machine to please, your main objective is to look after Shiori. That's your mission. That's your first prerogative, is to take care of Shiori. And it did. It did. We do actually get to kill the wannabe Mitsuki because we actually
get all 4 riders transforming.
Showed up. He ripped away from his wife, and finally all 4 of them, well, 2 powered up and the other one's kind of whatever, killed the wannabe Mitsuki, which I'm like, isn't it kind of weird that it was Hajime and Ken that killed this type that was based off of Mitsuki, and Mitsuki kind of just like,
honestly, it would have felt much better if Tachibana was the one to do it, just because.
Well, remember before the final blast, before the final aces and trumps happened, like Tachibana shot the hell out of it.
Yeah.
So it's like, but it's kind of like Mitsuki's here on the side seeing these 3 doing final like attacks on it, and it's just like he kind of just walks away like he's so offended. Like, you guys were fighting this thing, and you're like, yeah, but it's still me though, and they still killed it in cold blood. I'm sorry, Mitsuki. What?
It should have been me to kill fake me.
Yeah, because they defeated it and not you. You're like, yeah, they're gonna do the same thing. Oh, shut up, Mitsuki. Shut up. If they were gonna kill you, they would have killed you a long time ago.
And they probably should have.
And they should have. But they didn't, because they actually liked you.
They saved your sorry ass God so many times.
And I'm just like, yeah, he just walks away brooding. But it kind of sucks that we do get a moment. Again, it's like, wait, we forgot. We have a daughter crying for her father here. Yeah. The robot kind of gives one final thing to Shiori that
while it's raining.
He should not have this, but he also told her something that he should not know. He gave her father's ring, which I'm guessing that was his wedding ring from his mother, from her mother, but also gave that little tidbit of like, yeah, the flower field and this and that, and one little thing that, when you weren't looking, I put a flower in your hair, and you kind of wondered how it got there. That was me.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Tenoji's like, "Oh, you think this is over, but it is so not over. I still have." And he's up my sleeve. God damn it! How many times is he gonna actually say that line? And then we cut to Shiori deleting the remaining data of her father.
She actually had a moment with that machine, and it's like the machine actually kind of glowed and then it dissolved, which I'm like, don't those things normally blow up?
Yeah, you think
I guess not this one because it was an earlier prototype. I think it just dissolved itself. But either or, I'm like, all right. And we just end the episode there with Shiori actually deleting the files, deleting, the remnants of her father, and now moving on with her life and helping the boys, end this, So Shiori, you tugged at our heartstrings here, babe. I felt for you.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like, yeah, okay. The end of the world is happening. We got to stop it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Episode 41 takes place at the actual battle fight from 10,000 years ago.
Yeah, it was a battle royale to see who had the biggest schlong back in the day.
And incidentally, one of the finalists was in fact a woman.
Yeah, 41 was titled "I Want to Be Strong," and it's our tiger mama. She winds up. We wind up. So tell me if I'm wrong here. Were we getting a reference to 2001: A Space Odyssey or something?
Yes, we were.
Because I'm like, I see this tablet. It's not a flat rectangle. It's kind of curved, But I was like, I swear to God, if there's a whole group of monkeys right across the bend.
Yeah, one of them throws up a bone, and then as soon as it starts dropping back down, it turns into a spaceship.
Yeah. Yeah, so these episodes, we focus a lot on Tiger Mommy and Mitsuki for some reason. But again, that's a package that we have to accept.
Yeah.
Again, I don't understand Mitsuki at times. We do get to see his girlfriend again, but apparently he broke up with her.
You're not like I'm so strong. I could flip you for a better girlfriend.
Yeah, who's 1,000 years old and is dead.
10,000 years old.
I'm like, are you that delusional? Are you seriously that delusional? Do you not realize that the MILF is not into you? In fact, she's been using you this whole time, and you're pushing everyone away because of her.
She's not that into you, dude.
I'm just using you. It's like I don't want to F you. I do, but it's not like I love you or anything.
I just want you to take care of me.
I just want you to satisfy the itch that I'm having. There's nothing more than that. And I'm like, yeah, that pretty much sums it up right there, people. That sums it up. Man or woman, older or younger. Whenever it's that dynamic, it's not love. It's not anything. It's pretty much satisfying a primal urge.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what it is. And anyone who tells you otherwise is a damn liar. Because I'm like, again, I will put down a nickel, and that's too rich even for my blood. I'm like, young girl with older guy. Yeah. I'm not gonna say it, but I know what that's about. Older guy or older woman with a younger guy. No, it's the same thing, man.
See, that was one of the most poignant scenes from the movie Twilight. Like when they're in that restaurant and Edward shows off his ability to remind. Let's see, sex, money, sex, money, sex, money. That's all anyone wants: money and or sex.
And I can't get enough of either, but I ain't getting any. But regardless, the thing is that it's like, yeah, in Mitsuki's case, it's neither one of those things because, well, again, the Tiger Mommy already knows that, yeah, Liangle's the one that has to seal her, but if I keep him around and just like, he ain't going to do it. So I get to run around no problem. I actually get to have a character arc in this show, which I'm like, yeah, See, Mitsuki, that's how stupid you are. You know, you have a girlfriend, a very sweet girlfriend who makes you bento boxes, who cares about you, and is actually very, very cute and good looking. But instead, you're chasing after the 10,000-year-old mummified tiger mommy. I just say, you know what? They're young, they'll learn. And they're going to learn the hard way. Maybe he'll die. Who knows? If that's what it has to happen, we'll let it happen. Anyway.
Yeah, don't we take a moment to appreciate the scene where Tiger Mom was just straight up eating a turkey leg?
Ooh.
Peak fiction.
Yeah. 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 Next scene.
Oh yeah, so girlfriend shows up. She makes onigiri, and it's like, I don't want your onigiri. I want Tiger Mom to like approve of me. Of course, they both ended up stepping out, and yeah, no, homegirl is still like trapped in that room for some reason. Anyway, so Tiger Mom walks off because she's like, I don't know why Mitsuki's into me. It's so weird for me. I'm just like trying to take care of the Panteras because like Panteras are like way superior to homos, but somehow y'all get to like take over the world while we are reduced to like hiding in corners of the jungles and savannas. That ain't fair, yo. I'm flipping that script by winning this fight. But of course, like Mitsuki like somehow helps her escape from. Honestly, she was handling herself pretty well against Garen and Blade. But no, after like they take off, like they share an onigiri, which is nice, but like
you shared your girlfriend's onigiri
with this older woman.
With the MILF that you're pursuing and not getting any from.
One-sidedly, no less.
You know, and that's the thing with Mitsuki is that, you know, he doesn't understand. You know, it's kind of like the asshole boyfriend that, you know, your girlfriend makes you like something homemade or whatever, and you're just like, after you're done or done appreciating it, you throw it into the trash.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck, Mitsuki? But you know what? The feeling was not ignored because Mitsuki didn't understand it, but Tiger Mama sure as hell did.
Yeah, and mind you, and the question is, was this before or after some dude with glasses like tried to like send her back to the kitchen?
Yeah, a king shows up.
Yep, the final king.
Is this diamonds or is this
diamonds? Yeah,
diamonds. Okay.
Yeah. Because remember, Mr. Shima let himself be sealed by Mitsuki.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? The Paradoxa was the first one to be sealed away when Hirose released the seal, and now it's in Hachime's possession, hence the wild form. And of course, we got King, you know, the Caucasus Undead, because which was sealed away in episode 34.
I mean, stupid me. I'm like, yeah, this is Giren's final card that he has to seal.
Yeah, and it is. Wait, hold on. Let me check real quick. No, he has 2 cards left.
He has 2. Okay, well, this is like
Chameleon and Girafa.
Yeah. So it's it really is one of those things that's like, wait. Why did this thing show up and why is it? Because again, it's of a higher suit.
Uh-huh.
And the thing is that depending on the game, kings are a higher ranking than queens in card games.
Yep.
So yeah, regardless. this dork, this skinny dork with glasses is throwing around our Dommy Mommy Tiger Mommy. Like, I will not say their name, but they apparently believe themselves to be a higher category of men, which doesn't really exist. Anyway, yeah, that doesn't really go so well with Mitsuki. But Mitsuki has nothing to do with it because Mitsuki's kind of trying to focus on his own problems and trying to figure out how to get stronger. How you get stronger is you kill the tiger and wear its pelt. But you'll never do that because you're so Twitter-pated.
Yeah, and mind you, even if you did seal her away, you're still going to be one short.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because in case you haven't forgotten, you're still missing the scorpion.
Oh yeah, no, but he'll show up.
Yeah,
He'll show up in a minute. Our Tiger Mommy has also an encounter with Ultraman, which reveals the stone slab from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yeah. So basically, it turns out he took the thief chameleon and poison scorpion, fused them into a single undead named Titan. And while it's fighting Mitsuki, she's dumbfounded as the tablet is right in his office.
Now, what is this tablet anyway?
Well, it's a sealing tablet because back in my day, so the way the battle fight would happen is, one undead would defeat another dead, the stone would show up, and then it would just encounter of the third kind, the undead into itself. They would not turn each other into cards. It would just,
just be there. They would just be sealed.
Yeah, they would just be sealed into the stone tablet. Basically, it's kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh! Like they used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Using giant stone tablets, but then in the future, humans turned them into trading cards.
Well, again, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was very popular around this time, so
yeah. At this point, we were already on GX.
Yeah, so the story of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! With the Pharaoh and whatnot had already been told, so it's like, why not take that premise? Like, yeah, so you're telling me that Dommy Mommy, she has figured it out in a way that this tablet could be useful to her. Yeah, it could be. So that way she could actually seal away the last remaining suits. Although normally when someone gets such a MacGuffin, normally doesn't go very well for them because they never get a chance to use it. Yeah. It's kind of like you got the ultimate key, the ultimate power, but oh wait, you're gonna die in this episode or even before, so you can't really use it now, can you?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, what's really interesting is that as Mitsuki's fighting the Titan, there's this really cool moment where you got where you got Kenzaki eating snacks while Kotaro's on the computer. I'm just kidding. No, like Mitsuki tries to use Polar Blizzard. The thing disappears, and it's like, and incidentally, Mitsuki does fire it again in the correct direction where the thing was. But it breaks out of the ice almost immediately. So it's like, it was almost a bad moment for Mitsuki because the thing was invisible. But he got robbed so hard. It was hilarious.
He really deserved that thrashing about.
Yeah.
Yeah, now again, that kind of just leads into the last episode of our review.
Episode 42.
42, Liangle revived. So Do y'all remember that? Mitsuki was actually being controlled by the Spider-Man inside of him.
Yeah.
That this whole thing, and that's kind of why we gave him the benefit of the doubt that he's not really a bad kid. He's just got voices in his head, and he needs some Paxil and a therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah, turns out we're going back to that, but that doesn't acquit him of his asshole of it being an asshole.
Yeah. What I really hate is that he is such a wannabe Kusaka, and it's like, bruh, no, why would you want to be Kusaka?
Oh, I had to stretch out for a minute. Yeah. We do also get a bit more of the relationship with Tiger Mama in this. This is her final moments. I wish not to say it, but it is.
Yeah. So she tries to confront Tenoji, and then she's freaked out by something. And then he shows her a Rouse card that she does not recognize. It's like, what is that? Oh, it is my final trump card. I'm like, brah, you said that 3 times in the last 4 episodes. So then she tries to run off, and he's like, but there's nowhere for you to go. Meanwhile, Mitsuki basically has a fever, while Hajime basically fights Girafa. Girafa's like, hey, Hajime, I want to make a deal with you. It's like, I do not make deals with undead. Meanwhile, Tiger Mama has a moment with Mitsuki's ex-girlfriend. I don't remember her name, so I'm gonna call her Andy Mack, just because of those 2 clips of Andy Mack I've seen on IG, and it's that's the only context I have of it. Yeah, Mitsuki is basically Jonah. If you guys are fans of Andy Mack, you know what I'm talking about, but you would know more of what I'm talking about than I do. So, but yeah, no, it's not fair. It's like, you are an amazing person, and Mitsuki is an asshole. Why are you even into him? I don't even know why he's into me. What's going on? And then good boy Tachibana tries to save her from a person that wasn't even planning on hurting her to begin with. But she makes a good point. It's like, again, why do you homos get to rule the earth while us Panteras have to be cowering in the corner at your local zoo?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's turning around, he's like, go get Tiger.
Yeah, the spider the spider this whole time has just been pushing Mitsuki to be an asshole through and through, even so much as to get a single piercing on his ear, So the spider has been telling him to do this the whole time. So Mitsuki's not an asshole. No, he's an asshole. I like to think of it as a symbiote. It's just pulling out your most basic urges and cranking them to 11. Yeah, and in terms of everything that he's done, everything that has happened, yeah, Mitsuki, again, it's not the spider, it's him, all right? Being an asshole to his girlfriend, being an asshole to Tiger Mama, being an asshole to Tachibana, to Ken, to Shiori, to everybody. It's all been Mitsuki. I don't care what it is you tell me that it's the spider. It's the spider. The spider hasn't been a thing for almost 15 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Except for this point, which this is the last time the spider ace, Liangle, actually makes an appearance.
Yep.
Because apparently, you remember the first time that he was sealed? That really didn't work. It wasn't really it was a fake out. He purposely got himself caught.
Yeah.
He didn't actually get caught. He faked you out. He played you because he wanted to be caught. He wanted you to be the bitch. That's what he wanted. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest though. What was I gonna say? But yeah, no, it really does make feel like sealing away Mr. Shima was a total waste.
Yeah. That was unnecessary, and especially during that time, it's like that was like during Mitsuki's like early asshole days, like his real like I'm being a dick for no reason type of shit. But we do have that whole Ghost Yoda in those horrible sequels that Disney made. You know, like we need Puppet Yoda to come in and tell us, you know, hey, don't overthink things, don't da 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 da. It's gonna be okay, which we do because we're a little fast forwarding here. But Mitsuki does actually, along with Ken, run into the Scorpion. And the Scorpion does kick Mitsuki's ass. And I thought, oh, he's going to die. He should die. No, he just gets paralyzed, you know. I wish he died. But no, he's paralyzed. We get this whole thing, like, so Mitsuki's girlfriend actually tailed him to the hideout where him and Tiger Mama had been at. And she goes in there to like think Mitsuki's in there when actually no, it's Tiger Mama. And then it's like, oh my god, the girlfriend has met the other woman. Are they gonna throw down? No.
Tachibana made sure of that.
Yeah, because Tachibana is there, but girlfriend, even though Tiger Mama showed her stripes and showed what she is,
girlfriend was not scared.
She was not scared at all. She's like, I'm not leaving without Mitsuki. It's like, he's not here. Get out of my house. And it's like, fine, but I'll leave this here because I know he's going to be here. And I'm like, Mitsuki, you are filth. You are absolute. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, this is what I mean. When like, oh yeah, when a girl is like, when her heart's broken, it's because of one fucking asshole. I'm like, get me that asshole, and I will beat him within an inch of his life. I will grab the biggest, thickest stump, and I will beat him senselessly, because it's idiots like this that just ruin it for us. Because I'm like, but also the mindset is, look, do not compare me or him or those of you watching, or even compare any woman to the filthy, flea-bitten, abused mongrels that you chose to hang out with in your life. All right? Just because your last relationship was with a Latina doesn't mean they're all psychos.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 70-30 percentage, but you know what? You get what you get. Same thing with Italians. No shade being thrown. I say, and don't even get me started on those Russian ones.
Ты даже не говори со мной об этом. Поверь мне.
But anyway, what I mean is just because you had one bad experience, for the love of God, again, it's like starting a new game, okay? You went from Dark Souls to playing Super Mario Brothers. There's a difference. They're video games, but there's a difference. Take a moment and chill. And realize, you know what? Not everyone's a bad guy. Not every woman is a gold-digging bitch. And not every dude is just, you know what, is fucking Andrew Tate, okay? Chill. Relax. Send vibes, people. Please. For the love of the human race. I'm above that, but still, I'm like, you know what? I mean, I need people to laugh at. Mm-hmm. But regardless, I'm like, you know, this is what you have, a good person right here, Mitsuki. And you're chasing a brick wall. There ain't even a hole in the wall. She made you a boxed lunch and came to the bad side of town for you. Mm-hmm. And yet you're going after the wall. Oh, oh. I swear to God, it is wasted on the youth. I swear. And now I know some people might ask me, didn't you go through such things? You know what? Maybe I did, but at least by like, when I kind of touched the doorknob and it shocked me, I backed off.
learned. Yeah.
I backed off. I didn't keep touching the shocky door. And I'm like, I think I smell burned hair. No, literally, I smell burnt hair. Who is either curling iron or who kept touching the zappy door?
Yeah.
But
Anyways, so Hajime and Garafa end their battle on a stalemate. Mitsuki has his fight against Tiger Mama, and it's so much so that even like Mitsuki like even transforms into the spider undead, but like his ex-girlfriend still like tries to hug him out. But then it's like
the thing is with the Tiger Mama battle was it wasn't it was Mitsuki, but it's like the final blow was not Mitsuki. It was the spider. Which I was like, yeah, Mitsuki ain't got the balls to kill Tiger Mama. And he even admitted it that he wasn't gonna kill her. But he did. Because she knew that Mitsuki, this whole time you've been being used. Yeah, by you. No, not by me. Well, that's obvious. I did use you, but that was to further my character in the show.
Yeah, but you're also being used by the spider
You're being
itself.
used by the spider this whole time. And it's like, I sealed the spider. No, the spider wanted to get sealed. Technically you did get him, but you didn't get him. He got you. So now I must die and you must seal me, and from there you'll figure it out. Which he doesn't figure it out because he actually has a confrontation with Hajime and Ken by the river.
Yeah. Like Tiger Mama just straight up seals herself. It's kind of frustrating.
She seals herself, but then we have and in that, we do have what was the upgrade called? The battle
the rouse absorber.
The rouse absorber. Yeah. Mitsuki does
because Kenzaki gave him his, remember?
Yes. And it's like we're thinking, oh, it's gonna happen. It's like Liangle's gonna get an upgrade. No, he gets exercised.
Yeah,
because that's what the spider was waiting for. Because apparently the spider is an ace. But remember, people, the royal family trumps an ace.
Mm-hmm.
Even when you have 4 of a kind, you might have 4 aces, but if you have 4 royals, that kind of trumps it.
Mm-hmm.
So without any royals around, well, he's able to actually do the 10,000 years and I'm free bit. And it's like, wait, what happened? Yeah, Mitsuki kind of played into this guy's trap. He's just been allowing him to use his powers. Now that all the threats have been destroyed, he finally wants to come out and start kicking ass. That's a bitch move. A bitch move, but it's pretty smart.
Yeah.
Like Mitsuki
Mitsuki, he uses rouse absorber. It's like absorb queen, evolution king. But instead of summoning his king form, the spider undead just gets released instead.
Yeah, and now it's like, Mitsuki's kind of like, what the fuck? And like I said, yeah, the spider kind of says this whole time, yeah, I've been using you, kid. You didn't get it. You didn't understand it. You didn't remember. We were badasses in the beginning, and then you were getting your ass kicked by Blade base for. Don't you find that kind of strange?
Yeah.
Don't you find that kind of weird that you're up here and then they're down here, but then for some reason, we're both equal in strength. It's because I was letting you get your ass kicked. I actually took pleasure in it. And now that you did what I wanted you to do, I'm not allowing you to do what you want to do now. So basically, Mitsuki has been sitting in the chair watching you have all the fun. He's been in the cuck chair this whole time. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what now? I'm gonna go over here and go kill a couple Kamen Riders, and you can just wait your turn. But Mitsuki don't do that. Mitsuki don't get put in no corner. Mitsuki finally gets up and starts fighting the spider, which actually surprised me. I was expecting him to actually stay in the corner and crying his little bitch eyes out because that's what he normally does. But he himself actually beats the spider and actually steals it away. Unmorphed. Well, he was turning into another spider undead somewhat throughout this fight.
Yeah, it was the tarantula undead.
Yeah, so
remember Shima, like he was basically like I don't remember, like did we see his undead form earlier? I need to rewatch those couple of episodes. But yeah, no.
Let's see here. Let's see. Because during the fight, we had again the puppet Yoda moment where it's Mr. Shima and Dami Mommy, like they're kind of giving Mitsuki the talk, and saying that you're gonna be okay, you're gonna do all right, but let's see. The first king, he's the king of clubs.
Yep.
So what was the king of clubs?
A tarantula.
There you go. So pretty much Mr. Shima is like fighting along with Mitsuki to beat the spider.
Yeah.
Which they do. And then they slowly disappear because, that's just what happens with the Force. You kind of vanish. And, again, you have your girlfriend right there, Mitsuki. She still loves you. And yet you remember Mr. Shima and Tiger Mama, and you start crying because you realize, oh my God, I've been Andrew Tate this whole time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally get it. You finally understand Mitsuki. The power that you were flexing about and saying was yours never really was yours.
No.
You were being used. You were being influenced. You were being lied to. Follow my regimen. Do as I do, and you'll be a sucker. Is what you're.
I can't wait to watch that King of the Hill episode where GH ends up getting red pilled and then Hank has to
They did do that episode.
No, they did do that episode. I just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, no, pretty much. It's like, yeah, you know what? And it's kind of crazy that, that pretty much, again, the foreshadowing. We didn't have social media back then. Yeah, the internet was a thing, but it wasn't like what we have now. But that mindset, that whole bull crap was still there, but now it's just more wider because of what we have.
Mm-hmm.
It's finally that you realize, yeah, that's all garbage. That's all crap. I got to be me and do me and, appreciate me and what I do. And those around me. Like, yeah, Mitsuki. That's so true. So, yeah, let it out. And hopefully, and again, you do this Logan Paul bullshit again, I swear to God, I got a bat up above my doorway that will make you Mr. Black and Blue. You pull this Alpha Chad shit again, I promise you, I will take that bat down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, all's well that ends well, but we still have Titan to deal with in the next episode.
Which you're gonna have to wait for next week because we didn't bother watching it.
No. We're just doing these 4 episodes. But before we do that episode, we got ourselves a hyper battle video to watch.
Oh,
Yeah, we finally got to that point. Yeah, I mean, technically, the hyper battle video was, I don't even remember when it originally aired, but canonically, it takes place after episode 42 because when Mitsuki uses his card in the hyper battle video, it's the yellow version, not the purple version.
yeah, we finally. Yeah, it's kind of weird that Mitsuki, out of all the cards that he had, it's like normally when the cards are sealed, they kind of bear a color motif.
Yeah.
But your base card always was purple. That kind of, I found it kind of weird.
Yeah, maybe it's because it wasn't completely sealed.
Yeah,
yet.
so I'm like, isn't that like a red flag right there? But then Mitsuki don't know nothing about no trading cards, so he doesn't know that his $1.3 million Charizard is actually something that I printed out and I actually sold it to him for $1.3 million when it only cost me like not even a penny to print it. Thank you, Mitsuki, dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that is it for Kamen Rider Blade. We did 4 episodes, and well, really heavy on the Shiori Mitsuki theming in these episodes. Like Ken and everyone else were there, but the focus was mainly on Shiori and Mitsuki. Which kind of crazy that they even did that. Normally we don't get those type of episodes anymore.
Yeah.
I want to say that Shiori's story with her dad winds up being a solid 9. That was actually very heart-wrenching to watch.
Yeah.
Seeing poor Shiori come to terms with the death of her father and what she's going to do because of it. The introduction of one of our main antagonists being an Ultra, and 41 through 42 with Mitsuki. It's sad that we lost Tiger Mama. Was there any growth with Mitsuki? Not noticeable right now. What could happen between 43 and up to the end? That's something for us to find out. But there is growth. Finally he realized I shouldn't be an asshole anymore. So as of right now, those 2 episodes, it's a 9 for the first 2, and it's an 8 for the final 2.
Yeah. No, I have to agree with you with all 4 numbers. Yeah, the Shiori stuff, it's like, yeah, like we finally get to develop her character a little more, and it's nice to see that like things go full circle and she finally has to like finish her own story arc. Mitsuki, honestly, one of my biggest issues with the whole Mitsuki situation is the fact that didn't they already do this when they sealed Shima? It's like, why are we dragging this out further? Like, I feel like it would have made more sense if they didn't show that Shima let himself get sealed. Like maybe Mitsuki sealed him on purpose, or we just don't know what happened. But we saw the Mitsuki pick up the King card, implying that yes, he was defeated or at least sealed away. Not sure if it was voluntary or not. Yeah, because how in Infinity Wars, like I watched there were 1,014 possible futures. How many in which do we win? Just one. Yeah. But the thing is, yeah, I mean, it's cool that Mitsuki does that whole unmorphed sword thing, but Honestly, I feel like Tiger Mom was the real victim here, and to a certain extent, Shima as well. Yeah. All right, are we ready for the comments, guys?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see what we got in store for us today. Let's see. We got Triple XYZ. Mitsuki clearly has issues, and I feel bad for Tiger Mommy for having to deal with that.
She knew what she was getting herself into. It's like she knew also, but she's like, I don't care. Like, I'm here, but I'm not listening.
Yeah. I wish Tiger Mommy was Lee Angle instead of Mitsuki. I mean, to a lesser extent, we could also say I wish that Kotaro was Lee Angle instead of Mitsuki. Like, there was at one time Kotaro tried to, like, put on the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Maybe while wearing that belt, Kotaro and Hajime could have had a certain level of understanding with each other. Who knows? All right. Shima and Tiger Mommy are basically Brock and Misty from the Pokemon anime. They just hand over the badges that properly defeated. Oh my god.
Wait. Did you mean Shima, like Mr. Shima?
Look at the comment. I bet that kind of makes that whole dude with the Sandshrew thing like hit even harder. It's like
Because literally, I'm like, look, whether you call him ass or Satoru, no joke. You were given the first two badges out of pity, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, even
like Brock basically forfeited because, oh, look at that, sprinklers. Like, and then Misty's like, oh, Team Rocket are up to their own shenanigans. Heck, Misty didn't even concede the battle to Ash. Daisy, you just straight up, here you go, Ash, you could have it. Wait, why does he get to have it? Because he saved the gym. What can you do?
The only badges that Ash actually legitimately won
that year,
like, was
Lieutenant Surge, Erica,
the Thunder badge. No, not Erica. Not Erica.
No, it's like not Erica. Erica. Because remember, actually, I mean, almost. Erica is debatable because Charmeleon. Wait, was it Charmeleon? No, no, you're right. You're right. This was before Charmeleon. But yeah, so
Erica gave him the badge. Erica gave him that. He did not win it. He did not.
So you got Surge, Koga, Blaine, and not Giovanni. Technically, he did put Team Rocket in charge of the gym, so technically it was still an official gym battle.
But no,
and Ash did win the match to completion.
Legitimate win. So it's only Surge, Koga, and Blaine were legitimate, were legitimate battles that he actually battled and fought and earned the badge
against the actual gym leader.
Everyone else, it was like either by pity or by just pure because of some technicality, you win. Win the
Sabrina
battle.
Laughed, and that caused Alakazam to be unable to battle.
That's stupid. That's so stupid. That's so.
Making an emo girl laugh is her biggest weakness. Who would have thunk?
Never would have imagined that. Especially, I'm like, wait a minute. I know Sabrina's a psychic, but she's also a fashion model. So what the fuck is she? Yeah, well, the anime took liberties with some of the characters, especially the fact that Blaine didn't have a mustache. He was just some bald guy. I'm like, that's not Blaine. Mm-hmm. Anyway, next comment.
Yeah, that's the last one.
Cool. We left off on a Pokemon reference on 30
Yeah.
days of Pokemon.
Yeah, yeah. It's past midnight, which means today's Pokemon Day. Happy Pokemon Day, everyone! And did you guys enjoy the trailer to Wind and Waves? Well, we'll find out tomorrow, because if you enjoy watching us, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, ding the bell icon, stay notified for our latest videos. We discuss Kamen Rider Blade, Kamen Rider Set. It's season finale, well, arc finale this week. Ultraman Cosmos, Tojima Tanzabur wants to be a Kamen Rider, and Super Space Sheriff Gavan Infinity. And of course, check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where we discuss all things video games, movies, TV shows, etc. And tomorrow, or Tuesday, I'm not quite sure. Tomorrow, because it's Pokemon Day, check out our next Game Raiders podcast, where we discuss the new Pokemon trailer. So definitely check that out. I'm curious, Steve. Do you plan on getting Winds or Waves? And if so, which of the 3 starters are you thinking about getting?
I have every single copy of every single Pokemon game that has come out. So of course I'm getting these 2. I think I might get Waves. And the starter that I am mostly going with is going to be Gekwa.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, like, obviously, I always get both versions every time. Since Ruby and Sapphire. I mean, I had to get Sapphire a year after Ruby, though, because this was back in the day. But starting with Fire and Leaf Green, I absolutely got both copies on the same day. And yeah, so I'm getting both Wind and Waves. And which one am I leaving out this year? That's a tough one. I mean, as far as designs go, Gekwa is the coolest one. So yeah, water type supremacy and whatnot. But given the fact that they finally have a Canis for a starter Pokemon, I think for the other game I'm gonna have to get the Ponbon, because it's a canine starter Pokemon. How can you expect me not to get that? Like, at first I was like ready to not get it, because it's like it kind of looks like a cat, not gonna lie. Because let's be honest, it's a Pomeranian, and Pomeranians look like cats, let's be honest. So I almost mistook it for a cat Pokemon. It's like, not another feline. What? Nah. But I'm going to I'm probably gonna get Pombon.
No Brout love. We ain't get. I'm pretty sure Brout is gonna get like the most badass looking final evolution out of these.
It probably will, because like, no one gave Froakie any love except me until they revealed Greninja. And then everyone wanted Greninja. I'm like, no.
No, you shut up. You were throwing shade at poor Brout before, because he looks like Rowlet's angry bird cousin. But just wait, he's gonna look badass, and then fucking Pom Bomb is gonna be like, he's gonna look like a deflated basset hound, while our precious Gekwa, which a lot of people are assuming is going to be a dragon, will turn out to be like a deflated beach ball.
So, yeah, there's no way in hell a starter Pokemon is going to become a dragon type, not without a mega evolution.
I know. I mean, seriously, it should. I mean, it could be, but we'll never know. I mean, you could make it.
But yeah, no, Gekwa, no. But for real though, Gekwa, like. Like Gekwa, like, just looks cool. So like, I want that one. I mean, like, I got Froakie, I got Sobble, both as my main starter. For Y and Sword versions respectively, because that's the one I played of the 2 variants. So like, yeah, so like, it's consistent to what I've been picking, but like, I'm gonna be honest. If Pombon was not a canine, I probably would have gotten the grass starter for my second game. But who knows? Maybe they'll pull an XY and you'll be able to get the third version and a duplicate of one of the ones you already have.
Yep.
Yeah. In any case, find out more on tomorrow's podcast on the Buttery Show. And if you want to say hi to us in person, we will be at these convention dates: May 31st, Robo Toy Fest at the Burbank Marriott Convention Center, and August 28th through the 30th, Power Morphicon at the Pasadena Convention Center. We love you guys. We hope you have a great start to your week, and have a good one. We love you. See ya.
Good night, guys.